Welcome to Bay Area Sports TV here in the Batari Gym, standing with Devonique Brown, who is a graduate of Vallejo High School, and that's where we are here today in Vallejo, California. So this is the second night of the iBall Vallejo Late Night Basketball. What was the first night? How was the first night go?
Well, it was amazing. We had over 100 people sign in, actually.
Oh, really?
Boys and girls. We had people from Fairfield, Vallejo, Berkeley, all come together and play as a community. So I felt it was a good shot.
Okay, and we're off to a good start of a community event that Vallejo is having for the first time, and tonight also is Dr. Bishop, Ramona Bishop is here. We have the Sheriff's Department, the Vallejo Police Department, and a few other organizations that were in the press conference. All the members are here to support the community, and so it's great to see things going well so far. All right, well, if anything, we hope to see you out there, coaching, because Devonique Brown is a coach here, so yeah. All right, well, we'll get back and make our rounds and see how everybody is doing. All right, thank you, Devonique. We're here with Dr. Ramona Bishop, who is one of the organization leaders and initiating the actual event of the iBall Late Night Vallejo program. So last night was the first night. It's good to see a lot of people out here. So how's it been so far for you?
So it's been amazing. So many people. The first night we had probably about 200 young people in and out. We had people find out about what was going on Twitter and drive from Fairfield, San Francisco, from all over. So we're really excited about what's happening.
Okay. So it's the word is really getting around. Miss Devonique Brown said it was about 100 people that signed up for the first night, and so it's off to a good start. And it's always good to see yourself and getting with the local community to create something like this. And so I don't know, it'll be a lot more to be said here in the near future. Definitely we'll follow up with you. Okay. Next week. I'll be Bay Area Sports will make it out at least Friday or Saturday or both of every next week, and keep the community informed.
Well, we're really happy to all the adults that showed up too. So we had 2 gyms open last night. We had little ones from, our age bracket was supposed to be 12. We had some 7-year-olds in there. So it's not just the fact that we have young people. It's the fact that we have adults that are willing to come and mentor and talk to and play basketball with. Even if they can't play basketball, they're trying. So it's exciting times here.
Right,
Thank you so much, Tim.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right. And so we'll make our rounds and
All right, enjoy.
All right, thank you. We're here at the second night. We're here with Deborah Dixon here at the iBall Vallejo event. And so tonight is the second night. Were you here on the first night?
I unfortunately was unable to make the first night, but I'm so happy to be here tonight.
Okay. And so looks like you're covering, you're doing here.
The concession stand, everybody likes there's water, there's Gatorade, there's all kinds of little goodies we have here.
Okay, and it's good to always see people like Deborah Dixon, who has, you have a show there on Vallejo Community Access Television, to be always run into you at different parts of the, community events going on. So you always see her. I guess you'll be here from time to time supporting the event, as well as Bay Area Sports TV and a lot of, just a lot of us.
I love all the children. I love all the excitement. My show is Deborah Dixon, Our Voices with Deborah Dixon, and it runs on VCAT on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. So we talk about the community and the wonderful people that are in this community. So I love Vallejo High School. I love Vallejo basketball. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful event.
Right. And so I guess later on, sometime down the road, you'll be able to bring some people from this event to your show and interview them to get more of an insight of their experience with the iBall Vallejo late night basketball. So I think what you're doing is a terrific job of supporting the community and supporting the kids. And I mean, it's just great. All right. Well,
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here in Vallejo. I love Vallejo High School, and I absolutely love Vallejo. So thank you very much.
you're welcome. We're standing here with Arthur Hayes, which is also a graduate from Vallejo High School, and moving on to Contra Costa College.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and so far, how has it been the first night?
For me, I think it was a good experience. I think that we're moving forward, and I think that this program is going to build and be able to bring out lots of people.
Okay, all right. And so, yeah, I guess for starters, it'll be a kind of a tough situation for you to, because you've already started some classes there at the mid-June as far as basketball with Contra Costa. So it's going to be a tough schedule to kind of swing both. Okay, so it looks like you just come out here to take a break so far, huh?
Yes, sir. Have a little fun.
Yeah, right on, man. Well, if anything, man, we'll see you in there. We'll capture a lot of footage of you doing your thing with the community, and man, glad to see you, be a part of it. Yes, sir. We're standing here with Juman, which is site security for Vallejo School District. How has it been so far with the first night?
Everything's a blessing. I'm glad that all the kids are off the street and they have something to do in the streets of Vallejo.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, definitely, it's good to always see the same, security for the district, because you guys know the kids know you. You have a relationship going on. So, from what I've seen in the past and throughout the years is that, you get great respect. Like I said, you have a relationship. And so far, I don't know. What do you expect to, kind of see with the iBall program?
We're just bringing the community together and just making sure that everybody cares about one another and just getting them off the streets and just making something positive for the streets of Vallejo. So that's what I'm here mostly for.
We're here with Pastor Dante Quick. It was good to see you at the press conference and really take the floor on this and lead the organization and all that. So how has it been for the first night?
The first night was amazing. More young people than we could expect. We had young people come from Fairfield. Some came from San Francisco. Not one instance of trouble. I'm just incredibly excited and proud of our young people.
Right.
Proud of our young people. Yeah.
So hopefully, Bay Area Sports will be able to, come out every weekend, support you and everything. So you also provided transportation to the gym?
Yes. We divided the city up into 6 baller safe zones. And in those baller safe zones, we got nonprofit organizations and churches to become meeting points. Then we can shuttle the young people from those zones here and from here back to those zones. We worked with the VPD and the Solano County Sheriff. They're parading around these zones to make sure they're safe spaces. And we don't want any young person not to have a reason to be here. Transportation is not a block. We'll get you here. We'll get you home safely. The other important thing about those safe zones is that if there's ever an emergency in the community, something like happened in Ferguson or something that happened in Baltimore, that community can gather at the baller safe zone, and then we're going to have the Vallejo Police Department, the district attorney, we'll all meet there and talk about what happened. Right. How are we as a community to respond? Right. So it's a safe place for information gathering and sending out.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, again, partners of the Vallejo community, of this organization, has come together to make sure that things are safe. And I think that's what the Vallejo community wants to hear. They want to see that, and you are showing an example of that. It's great that you are definitely connecting with Dr. Ramona Bishop, and if I knew all the rest of the names of the leaders and everything, that would I'd say all those names. But just good to see the safety thing. As well as there's a lot of people out there on the floor. as far as playing basketball? You got about 3 courts.
We actually have 6 courts. We have 3 in this gym. We have another gym that we're opening now.
Oh, really?
We divide them by ages. So 12 to 17 are at the smaller gym. This is 17 to 25.
Oh, okay.
We just had a group of young ladies come in. They're going up to the other gym. They're younger.
Okay.
And so we try to make sure that they're matched by skill and size
Okay.
so that the games have parity.
Right.
We also, for the younger students, send coaches up there to do skills development and to make sure that even the youngest has the opportunity to touch the ball, get a shot, and do some good work here.
All right. Well, definitely we'll capture more video, and as we progress down the road, we'll get more interviews, and so that we can keep the Vallejo community and the Benicia community, the Bay Area community, all informed. Things are good here in Vallejo. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a
All
good
right.
night. Thank you so much.
We're standing here with Mrs. Wilson, community member. You've always been at a lot of the community events, very supportive, whether it's giving feedback, input, or one way or another. So far, this has been the second night. So what's your take on the whole, event?
This is an absolutely outstanding event. It provides a safe environment for our children and our community. It brings the community together, and it has just been wonderful. And the turnout and the support from the various agencies really creates a safe net for the community, our students, adults also, and provides activity and something for our children and our community to do in the evening rather than getting in trouble.
Right. Yeah. And so it's so far so good. I mean, it's just been great watching the kids out there, and to see many people that I run into in many events, community events here in Vallejo, always trying to keep us together and keep things positive. So definitely, want to thank you, really.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any more words you'd like to?
I'm just very excited for the rest of the program, and that we'll be doing this every Friday, Saturday night through August, through the first weekend in August. And I'm just excited that the community is coming together for positive change. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and I guess we'll see you also in the future nights to come,
Exactly.
future weekends.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you very much. All right. Bye now. We're standing here with Yolanda Jackson, and she's part of the a main key player in the iBall Vallejo late night basketball organization or situation here. So could you tell us kind of like where you're, I guess all the parts here, because from what I hear, you play a big part.
Thank you. So I sit on the board of directors for the New Dawn Vallejo Corporation, and that's the organization that envisioned this and started the concept. Okay. As you know from there, we partnered with the Vallejo Police Department, the Vallejo Fire Department, the Solano County Sheriff's Department, the District Attorney's Office. So all of these groups have been coming together for the last 6-7 months, just planning all the logistics of what you see here tonight. But this was Pastor Dante Quick's vision about a year ago. At the time that we incorporated New Dawn, and his whole goal is to make a difference in the lives of citizens in Vallejo. Again, we did the Know Your Rights event about 8-9 months ago, which was basically talking to young black men about how to keep safe when encountering the police on the street. So we brought in a team of lawyers to talk to them about their Fourth Amendment rights, and then the next vision was this, to keep them safe during the summer. Then we have the Summer of Success program going this summer, where we're going to take 75 kids down to Google, and they're going to talk to the black engineers at Google, and they're going to be hosted for a day and get to hang out with people who work at Google and hear what that is about. So it's very exciting stuff happening, and this just happens to be the first up for the summer.
Oh, okay, yeah, and it's good to hear that a lot of things are going on, a lot of positive things going on here in Vallejo, and that's what the community needs to know. Bay Area sports is, connecting with organizations such as the New Dawn Vallejo organization, so that and such as also the Vallejo School District, which is consistently involved in the community. And it's good to see Miss Yolanda Jackson here, part of this community. So we'll be down here from time to time and checking up on things and see the continuation of positive things going on here.
Vallejo is in transition. That's what I call it. Vallejo is in transition. So we're here every Friday and Saturday night until October 1st.
Yes, and we'll definitely try to be here every weekend. All right, well, thank you very much.
I'll begin a health screening process.
Nice, nice.
We've got objectives that we want all the kids to leave with a medical home. So our county health and human services.
Great.
We're going to do dental.
Sure.
Eye. We're going to make sure they have a medical home.
Awesome.
Outside last night, they were signing people up for Medi-Cal.
Yep. That's
We
great.
had 52 kids signed up for Medi-Cal. Right now I've got 24 kids signed up for appointments for the clinic.
I'm Tom.
I'm Stefan.
Stefan. I used to be a county supervisor.
I know.
So I know exactly what you do, and I appreciate you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, this is awesome.
It is.
The word just comes.
What a great deal.
Yeah. This is my wife, May.
Stefan, nice to meet
She is the chair of a park and rec board in Contra Costa. So this is a really good program. Maybe we can copy it. You can copy it and bring it into Bay Point. Bay Point, Pittsburgh. You know that.
Yes, the same demographic.
Yeah, same
similar.
demographic.
Yeah.
A lot of kids with nothing to do in the middle of the night.
Last night, Reverend Quick asked who has a doctor, a primary care doctor. Only about 2 or 3 students raised their hand out of about 100 at that time.
Wow.
So it'll really be a big deal for them to actually get connected in this way.
Very
I had not heard the numbers of 52 signing up last night.
It's good stuff.
That's impressive.
This is the Assistant Director for Health and Social Services.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a website called Network of Vallejo. It encompasses all of
Is that Maria Schreiber's Network of Care? Is that the same one?
she started it with
Yeah, that's Maria Schreiber's. Yeah.
So you have all the services that a county provides in one website, all the resources are in one website, and then you have a personal health record here that's portable,
Oh yeah.
which is really important because under the Affordable Care Act, electronic health records are fragmented, so you only have access to parts.
I didn't even dream that you would also tie this into giving health care to our
and
young
then
people.
you have these self-check tools that kids can use.
Interactive.
Right, exactly.
Symptom checker.
Yeah, so you instead of telling them you're maybe sick,
Yeah.
you need to go to the doctor and say no thank you, they can discover it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so they get the motivation to go to the
Right.
How are you feeling? And then you can go and choose.
all I'm saying is, why don't you have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can
It's like
discover
a
it for themselves.
WebMD.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in
Brilliant.
plain language.
Brilliant.
That's just one component. The DA, let me show you the rest. The DA, we talk about different topics. We're going to talk about cyberbullying. And we all sat down and we figured out what are the issues that we want to affect and which nights. So VPD talked to us about what nights they had the most contact with young people. Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So if we are able to expand the program, the next logical night is Tuesday. Because we're trying to measure, are we impacted? So we'll count the number of students that have come in, and already we'll be able to say we had 100 students come in and say they didn't have a medical home. We've signed 52 of them up. So we can quantify exactly the changes.
That's huge.
We'll talk about how many arrests are made on an average Saturday night. Well, if that's down, we know late night basketball had an impact. So we really
measuring your impact.
We're measuring our impact. So Dr. Bishop can tell you much more than I can about jobs that have been created through the school system.
Yes, through the Career Pathways Trust Grant. Absolutely. So we got the $6 million, as you know.
Yes.
And this summer we put 120 students to work. 12 or 13 of which are in here, working as referees, student referees, and student coaches that are getting paid $9 an hour to actually work tonight. We also have a student news crew. They're not in place yet. Next week they'll be in place.
So
going to write e-newsletters and so forth to tell the great story about what's going on. So we're very excited about it.
Explain to them their rationale for creating the logo.
Right, so iBall Vallejo, it's for youth and young adults. So the owl represents sort of like schooling and scholarship, wisdom and also at night. That's why they made yellow to represent the moon. So a lot of play on words there. Very clever young ladies. Yeah.
I love it. And what's this part of it is
New Dawn Vallejo Corporation. That's our community. Yes.
Some of the kids are goal setting goals, big worthy goals that will vibrant for a better world. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, very, very good.
We are school system, we are police department, we are sheriff's department, we are probation, we are the district attorney, we are fire department, and we are faith-based. We have 6 churches that are iBall safe zones. So the kids can go to any one of those neighborhoods and the churches will help transport them here and transport them back. If there's a community emergency, people will be told to meet at one of the iBall safe zones. Then we'll all come and explain what's going on. So you take Baltimore or you take Ferguson, communities will be able to gather in those places, give and take information.